For ACUsports.com, I'm Grant Boone talking some women's hoops after a big 79-57 victory over Northwestern State. We've got head coach Julie Goodenough, and we've got senior guard Alexis Mason. Alexis, 23 points today. What was the plan of attack going into this game against Northwestern State today?
Defense was for sure a big emphasis, and then getting the ball into the paint to make the zone collapse was also a big emphasis for this game.
Beatrice Atura is one of the leading scorers in the Southland Conference. How did you defend her today, and what was the plan for her?
Just to not let her get open looks, to keep her under her average.
You are down to your last few home games as a Wildcat. How much is that on your mind, Alexis?
Just taking it one game at a time.
All right, let's talk to your head coach here, Julie Goodenough. Julie, a tough loss on Wednesday night to another team with whom you're tied for first place in the Southland Conference. You said before the game you wanted your team to buy in and to be ready to play team basketball. What'd you think?
Well, just a great team effort on the defensive end. Our emphasis, like Alexis said, was just to play better team defense. And you've got to have all 5 players working as one unit. And I felt like that our players really did that from start to finish tonight. You're
the best rebounding team in the Southland Conference. And, boy, were you ever today. You out-rebounded them by 13 or so. And the offensive glass was huge.
I think that we've got the personnel that they're good rebounders, and we know that we've got 5 people blocking out on the defensive end, and I thought that we did a much better job of that today than we did in our previous game. So, really credit our players with coming back and learning from mistakes in our last game and recovering from those, preparing to get ready for this game.
I know you never like to have any turnovers at any point in a game, but for the last 3 games, your turnovers in the first 3 quarters have been really low. I don't know how much of a point of emphasis that's been, but something's working well on that front.
Well, those live ball turnovers a lot of times result in layups or fouls at the other end, and so we do talk about that a lot. Just be strong with the ball. I would much rather have a shot clock violation than a live ball turnover, and we had 1 or 2 of those today. I think that that's so much better than making a bad decision and a bad pass where we don't have time to get down the floor and pick up. So proud of our kids for being strong with the ball.
Alexis doesn't have very many off nights. One of those was Wednesday night, and no surprise that she came back and shot it well today, was it?
Well, she's the best shooter in the conference. I mean, she really is. And shooters may have an off night or whatever, but for her, she's going to miss every shot she doesn't take. And so when she's open and she's shot ready, that's her role. She's supposed to take those shots.
I don't want to minimize what this win means today. It guarantees a winning record. That means you'll go 4 for 4 in the transition from D2 to D1, and you'll have a winning record all 4 years. What it also means is you beat a team that came in hot. Coach, they beat Stephen F. last week and then blew out Houston Baptist Wednesday. This was a quality win, wasn't it?
Well, we needed to come in and just have more urgency than them. We were the team trying to get back on the winning track. They were rolling, and so our players, fought like that we were playing from behind, and we came in with urgency in this game.
You never look ahead until the game is over. Now this one's over, and you get Stephen F. Austin next Thursday. They knocked you off here at home earlier this season, and I would imagine it's going to be another tough test there in Nacogdoches.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, another really good team. We have to go on the road to face them. So, yeah, we're looking forward to a huge challenge on Thursday night.
ACU goes to 16-8 overall, 10-2 in the Southland Conference, and it guarantees that they will remain tied in the loss column in the Southland Conference standings for another few days. For Alexis Mason and for Julie Goodenough, I'm Grant Boone for ACUsports.com.